guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be my May favorites. I'm just having a casual glass of wine over here. I'm about to watch The Bachelorette and I felt inspired to jump on here and get this video out to you guys. I don't have a ton of stuff to talk about today, but the things that I am sharing, I am just obsessed with, like have used every single day, so I wanted to share that with you guys. I have some beauty stuff, a few like house thingies, like a pair of shoes, and yeah, I think we should just jump on into it. This wine is very good. It's a favorite. It's a Malbec of some sort. How dirty is this glass? Like, wow, Kelsey. It's nice. Okay, so my most favorite of the favorites is this mascara. This is new from L'Oreal and it is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now, I know you guys have heard a lot of people talking about this because it's gotten a lot of like hype, so to speak, but it is for good reason. I kid you not. This is my new favorite mascara of all the mascaras out there. It just gives so much volume and length, and it just has a really nice kind of hourglass shaped brush on there. Ooh, there's like a big chunk. But yeah, a nice hourglass shaped brush. It is a drier formula, so I do notice occasionally there's a little bit of like flakage, but for the way that my lashes look, once I have this on in the morning, like I will take it. I just think that this is such a wonderful mascara, but you guys, it is expensive. Like I was very surprised. I bought it for $15.49 from Shoppers Drug Mart. Like that's a lot for a mascara that's getting up there in price, but seriously, like I haven't felt my lashes look this good and this just like full and thick and all of that in such a long time. So I highly recommend it. I think that this is an amazing launch, and yeah, I think you guys are going to be seeing a ton of people talking about this. My next favorite is this lipstick from Maybelline. This is in the shade Peach Buff, and I've talked about this before, but I've been using it every single day, so I was like, I feel like I have to mention it. Mine has seen better days, as you can see, you know, but truly it's because it's a favorite. It sits in my purse with me. So this is the shade of it. It is just this beautiful nudie peach. It's on my lips today, and it truly has just been my go-to over the last month, even longer than that. For me, this is like my perfect nude because it's not too light, it's not too brown, it's not too pink. It is just like a beautiful peachy light shade, and it just feels like my lips but better. And this particular formula from Maybelline is just amazing. It is so comfortable on the lips. It is not drying. I don't feel like it moves and shifts all over my face, and I don't have to reapply it a ton unless I have like, you know, unless I'm, you know, eating a lot or like, you know, drinking a lot of wine, which happens every now and then, but I don't find that it like shifts around. Anyways, I love this lipstick. It is awesome, especially for this time of year. I was actually thinking, you guys, I want to film a video of like my top 3 or like top 5 lipstick choices for spring and summertime, because I find at this time of year, I really just have a few kind of like go-tos that I rotate through. But yeah, this one definitely for the past little while has been just the best. It's awesome. This blush from Lancome, this is the Cushion Blush Subtil in Splash Coral. It is a cushion blush, and I did a whole video like testing this out and showing you guys like my first impressions of it, but this has been something that I have been using every single day. It is such a great product, and I feel like it's very, I don't know, it's a unique product. You don't find a lot of cushion blushes out there. I love to use this because I find it just makes my blush super long lasting. I like to layer it with any other sort of like powder blush that I want, but this particular shade is just super flattering and pretty. I don't use the little like spongy cushion thing it comes with. I just use a nice little stipple brush. But yeah, I really, really like this product. It is an investment, but you do just need the tiniest little amount. So I haven't been going through it super quickly or anything, but it is just awesome. It doesn't ever look like patchy or streaky either. I just take like a little like boop of a stippling brush, just pat a little bit on my cheeks. If I do notice that it is a little bit too intense, I'll just go over it with like my damp beauty blender or like my foundation brush that I used that day, just to kind of blur out the edges. But it really is just a lovely product. I really, really like it. And yeah, this would be a great gift for someone, I feel like. I think this is just like, for a makeup lover, this would be an awesome gift. From NYX, the Dark Circle Concealer. So this is a corrector, and the reason why I have been obsessed with this is I like to take a tiny little stipple brush. If I didn't, you know, have longer nails, you could put your finger right in there, but I take a little stipple brush in the morning and I just put the tiniest amount, like I'm talking like one dip of the brush and the tiniest amount right in that inner corner area, just where my eyes are like the darkest, my under eye circles. And I find it just reduces the amount of concealer that I use by like tenfold. What? Okay. I barely need concealer after I use this. And I like the shade of this. This is in the shade Fair. I sometimes use this as just a concealer on its own with nothing over top. But if I'm doing like a full makeup day or when I just want to feel my best, I take a little brush, and then just put a little bit on the very, very inner part, then go in with a little bit of concealer and powder, and I am good to go. This is such a great product. I know that they have a ton of different shades of this, but yeah, and I've been using this, you guys, for months, and it doesn't even look like I've touched it. So you really just do need the tiniest amount, but and I'm not a big fan of the whole like color correction thing. I think of this more of just like a concealer, but it's really nice, very nice texture. I just love this product. I never hear people talk about it, and I don't know why. Speaking of the under eye area, I have to mention again, you guys, this Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. Now, I mentioned this months ago when I first got it. I think I got it last year at some point, but this is just the best loose powder ever. It truly is. It just makes everything stay in place for such a long time. So I always use it on my under eye area, and then on days if I'm going to like an event, not that I really go to events, but like if I'm going somewhere where I really need my makeup to last a long time, I'll just take a loose brush and I actually put it all over my entire face. I don't do any of the baking, even though you can bake with this product. I don't really prefer to do that. I just tap a little bit on my face after I have my foundation on and then go in with my bronzer. And I just find in general, it makes my makeup last so much longer. This is such a great product, and it really is translucent as well, which I like about it, because normally when you see a white powder like this, it's kind of like, whoa, like, am I gonna look ashy or like a ghost? But not at all. What I like to do as well, if I do notice any sort of like white cast, which I think sometimes it's more just in my mind, like my mind is playing tricks on me that I can see something, I just take like a nice like a thermal water spray and just go over it, and it allows it to kind of sink into the skin. But seriously, try out this loose setting powder. I've been starting to see people like Patrick Star and like Jeffree Star. Whoa, they both have the last name Star. Never thought about that, but I've seen both of them talk about this recently and like it, and I feel like I'm like, yes, everybody get on board, let's go. I have to mention this stick foundation. I have mentioned, actually I was going to say numerous stick foundations on my channel, but that is not true. I've mentioned the Lancome stick foundation, which I have used a ton, but I am literally at like the bitter end of that, and that is an expensive product. It is like a $50 foundation. So I was like, I'm going to try this guy, which I had bought a while ago, but just wasn't using as much. But I swear to you guys, this is a dupe for the Lancome one. This looks so nice on the skin, and I've used it, like, look, that's how much I have left in that. Wait, what? I don't know. This is how much I have left. I have used a ton of it. It was much bigger before, and I just find it to be so convenient. I just do like kind of like 3 swipes on this cheek, 3 on that, 1 across the forehead and 1 on the chin, and then I take just like a dense kind of like kabuki brush and I buff it all into the skin. And I always thought before with stick foundations that they're more meant for people with like oily skin, and I have quite dry skin, so I didn't think it would work for me, but it does, and it is so nice. It has the most natural finish on the skin. I've even had my girlfriends lately, because I've been using this like every single day, I've had 2 different girlfriends on 2 different occasions say to me, your makeup looks so nice, it looks so natural. And like for me, because y'all know I'm all about like a full face of makeup, so when I have people that see me on a regular basis telling me that I look very natural, yet I have on a full face of foundation and whatnot, like I feel like it has to be this guy. So did I even tell you what this is? This is the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation, and Mineral also makeup. Guys, I don't really know if this is like, this must be a mineral makeup if they say it is, right? But if it is a mineral makeup, I know for people that have extremely sensitive skin that mineral ingredients can sometimes be a lot less reactive on skin that is more sensitive. So if you do have that issue, this might be something to look into. But yeah, I love this product. Mine is in the shade 02 Porcelain, so I'm assuming that's the second lightest one. I'm gonna get a bunch of these for when I'm doing bridal makeup this summer, because I feel like it would just work on so many different skin tones, and it's so easy to apply on someone else as well. So I think I'm going to get more shades so I can use this on people because it's beautiful. Moving along to skincare, this has been my daytime moisturizer, my go-to, using it every single day. This is from La Roche-Posay, and it is the HydraFace UV Fill-In Care SPF 30 lotion. Now, the reason I love this so much is because oftentimes with products that have SPF in it, A, they really smell like SPF, and B, they're not very hydrating. Like, they're just not that great of a product, if that makes sense. Like, as far as moisturization and hydration and whatnot, they kind of sit on the skin funny. It's hard to put makeup on top of it. But with this one, this to me, it, like, in my mind, is a moisturizer first, and it actually sinks into the skin so nicely. It works as a primer underneath makeup, but you're getting that SPF 30 in it, which is so important. Like, seriously, when I am, you know, I work in the cosmetics industry. I'm meeting with beauty advisors and cosmetics managers all the time. And, you know, some of them that just have like the most beautiful skin, whenever I ask them, I'm like, oh my God, like your skin is so beautiful. Like, what do you use? Their answer always, you guys, is SPF. Like, regardless of what brand it is or like what product it is, people, like, as you get older, the ones with beautiful skin use SPF, I swear to you. And they're the ones that have used SPF for, you know, decades or since they were in their 20s or since they were teenagers, like that kind of thing. So it's really sold me on using an SPF, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, like, I was not good at applying SPF every day before, but now I am. And this is a great option if you're trying to do that for yourself. Ow. But yes, beautiful product. It just has such a nice consistency to it. I feel like it is lightweight enough that if you have oily skin, you would like it, but it's hydrating enough for dry skin. Like, it really is kind of a universal, amazing product. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. You can buy it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know if they sell this in the States. I'll link it down below if they do. But yes, Canadians out there, like, this is wonderful. I have one hair care item. This is from Matrix, and this is the Miracle Creator Multitasking Treatment, and it says that there's 20 benefits in here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's basically like a leave-in for nourishment, boosts shine, smooths the cuticle, helps prevent breakage, etc., etc. This is basically just like a leave-in spray, and I've been using this for like 3 or 4 months, and actually when I was kind of preparing for this video earlier today, like when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, I was like, oh, I guess I don't have a hair care favorite. And then it dawned on me. I was like, this is totally a favorite. I've been using it now every single time I get out of the shower. I spritz this in my hair, and it truly softens the hair. It just makes it so much more manageable without giving that like heavy, greasy feeling. And Matrix is like a semi-affordable brand as well, but this is just a beautiful product. I think a lot of brands have these kind of like all-in-one sprays with all these different benefits, but I happen to just absolutely love this, and it smells so good. It just smells it almost has like a coconutty smell to it, so maybe that's also why I've been really liking it, because it's like summertime. But yeah, this is a really great product, especially if you have like dry or coarse hair like I do. Okay guys, the next thing is this guy. This is my friend. I love this plant so much, and the reason I wanted to share it with you guys is because when I first got this, like last year when we first moved in, it had 2 leaves. It was it's from IKEA, and it just had 2 little leaves like this. And I have just loved this guy to grow so much, and yeah, I love the colors in here. It is something that like even Brooks, like we both just love this plant so much. We water it probably too much. So we probably I don't think you're supposed to water it as much as we do. And this pot, I'm not actually sure where it's from. One of my friends, her name is Kaylee. She's so lovely. She bought it for us for a housewarming gift. So I moved this plant into here. But yeah, I absolutely love having plants around the house. I have some like succulents and little cacti and whatnot, but this guy has to be my favorite. And I just want him to grow into like a jungle in our house, you know. But I know if you have plants, you understand, because you get very attached to them. You really do. I have one kind of fashion favorite, and it is these shoes. Now, I bought these kind of just on a whim from Joe Fresh. I don't know if you guys have Joe Fresh in the States, do you? But in Canada, Joe Fresh is a brand that was originally just sold at Superstore, which is one of our grocery stores, but they've now kind of branched out. And I just have been obsessed with these. I've been slipping them on seriously every day. I think the white just makes them so versatile, and they go with everything. They kind of have that Birkenstock feel, but these were literally $30, like $34. So I know they still have them at Superstore. I just saw them there on the weekend, but I got them about a month month ago, but like seriously, if you're in the market for some really cute little sandal Birkenstock type shoes, I would highly recommend these. I got mine in a size 7, which I'm normally a size 6 actually, so I think they fit maybe a little bit small, which is something to keep in mind. But yeah, aren't they just so cute? And they're so summery, and they're just easy. They're easy to clean because they're this like fake kind of like snake skin. But yeah, I love these. I love them. Alright, and lastly, I have a YouTuber favorite. I love to do this when there's somebody that I want to share with you guys so that you go check out their channel because I think it's so important in the YouTube world to be supportive of each other, and her name is Alexa Jade Warren is her channel. And it's kind of interesting, like Calgary is the smallest world like ever. I don't know her personally, but I know that her and I have some mutual friends, I believe. And I think that's how I found her YouTube channel, was like through Instagram of like friends, like I'm not really sure. But anyways, I really love her YouTube channel. She started just a few months ago, I think, but she's doing such a good job. She posts like beauty videos and vlogs. Her vlogs are my favorite. And yeah, her and her boyfriend are super cute. And actually, another interesting point, I'm pretty sure I went to junior high with her boyfriend. Just saying. I think he was older than me. But anyways, I really, really like her YouTube channel. She has very high quality videos. Like she must have very nice cameras and whatnot that she uses. But yeah, seriously, I know you guys will love her. So make sure you check out her channel. I will link it down below. And if you go visit her and you subscribe, make sure you let her know that I sent you. And yeah, so that is everything for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed my little roundup of things that I have been loving. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already because it means so much to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!